The video you're about to see might be a bit long because I went into a bit of detail about getting this engine installed and fitted and running. I had a bit of a problem with it getting it running. It wasn't anything to do with the assembly of the engine. You'll see what it was. But anyway, for a little bit of a teaser to see how it starts, this is 19 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning. I worked on it all weekend. This is how it starts. It's never been started. It starts and it runs fine. There is a little bit of a squeaky noise coming from the alternator because the battery was pretty low, but that's to be expected because it's really working hard. But anyway, have a look at the video if you want to see it all the way through. Grab a couple of beers, take it easy. You're all locked up anyway, so there's nothing else to do. But you'll see the trials and tribulations I had trying to get this running. See you later. Right, it's now 11:30 Sunday morning. I've got it all back together, all the pipes and the hoses and everything's back on. I've taken the wire off the solenoid off the stop of the pump. But I want to crank it over just to make sure that there's oil going through this, because this is a better charged up battery now. Now I've had a bit of a trouble trying to get that, the pumps on these things are really bad because you can never find out the place where it's on its right stroke, if you see what I mean. So let's give it a go and see if it'll crank over, and crank it over for a little while. Now it won't start, so don't worry about that. So the oil light's out. That's good. Now I haven't got these injector pipes tightened down. Better nip them down. It might start, I don't know. It's got two chances, isn't it? I wish I could have just got that pump on its right place, you know. If I still can. It just doesn't feel right, you know. But I mean, it was working before, so there's no reason why it shouldn't. Let's put the wire back on. No leaks. Now it might start, it might not, I don't know. No. There's no fuel coming out of this bloody lift pump. It should have blown it through by now. I don't know what's... I don't know what it is. Of course it has to fill up all the pipes and stuff like that. See if I can turn it over half a turnish. Well, this starter's working good. It's not grinding. No, it doesn't matter where we have that pump. It's not pumping. I've checked the filter, it's full of fuel. Let me crank it a bit more. have started by now. There's obviously a fuel supply problem. But what is it? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's crack these pipes off this injector again. See if we're getting any fuel out of those. No fuel. No fuel. What could that be? I think what I'll do is I'll put my pressurise the tank a little bit, take the cap off, and just try and push some fluid, some diesel through, because there's something not quite right. Well, like I say, wherever you position, you put that fuel pump, that lift pump, you don't pump. So, and it's a new pump. Back in the tick. So this is a bit of a mystery. I put compressed air in the tank, and there's nothing coming down the line. Fortunately, this has got a Delphi pump on, so I can unscrew the top and have a look. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow it back down the line and listen to see if the tank bubbles. It's an awful job on your own, because you need to put pressure in the tank and watch it come out here. But usually you can hear diesel falling and dripping on the floor, but I'm getting nothing at all. So that's why we're having a bit of a problem. So let me take that off, let me back blow it, if you see what I mean, and see what's happening. Right, here you go. We should be able to hear the pump bubble, the tank bubbling. I'll take the cap off. There we go. So the tank's bubbling, so that means the line's clear. So why can't we get any fuel up to the pump? Let me try blow it through again. That's got it. I wonder if there was a blockage in the line. Right, we've got diesel everywhere now. I'm sort of happy and unhappy about that at the same time. God, these pipes, they just made them so bloody short. Put a little screw back in. What a disaster of a piece of engineering these are. Oh, come on. Can't get spanners in to tighten them up. Yeah, I think that's it. How will it pump through? Well, it doesn't sound as if it's on its right place. I'll push a bit more air through and hopefully we can see it come through this filter. coming through.
There's a diesel bath down there.
Why isn't it coming through there? Try it again. Nothing. What the hell's going on here? Pipe's alright, there's no kinks in the pipe. That's very odd. Crank it over a little bit and see if I can get try it in a different place. Oh, the keys now. Should have put an electric pump on these things. I better use mechanical to do that. No matter where you turn this engine, this pump doesn't pump. You feel nothing on it at all. Really odd. I'm going to crack off these pipes off here. There's something strange. Get that in. Nothing. There's just nothing coming through. Alright, that's how you want to play. I'm going to take off the outlet of the pump here and then have a look at that and see if we can. Again, they couldn't have put these bloody connections in the worst place. I'll have to have a think about this, how I'm going to do it. So what I've done now, I've rigged in a temporary 4 psi diesel fuel pump, electric one, and I'm going to run it now, and we're going to look and observe any fuel coming out of this filter. Can you see it? Let me see if you can see it. No, a bit higher. There. Here we go. There we go. Look at all that lovely diesel. Look at that. Oh, we can have a bath in that. We know now that should be its problem. So, I think the pump's shot. Don't know how. But now if we crank it over, we should be able to get diesel out of the injectors. You have a look with me, eh? How about that? I've got a feeling we might have a bit of success. Yes, we have got success. Let me put that pipe back on. That's what it should do. That's better. I better open the door because you can't see any of the smoke. Oh. Well, seems as if it's a lift pump. I wonder what happened there. Phew. I'll let these fumes die down. Well, at least it's a runner. I've had all sorts of problems with this bloody pump. Right, now I've put the mechanical pump back on. There should be enough diesel in to start it, but I just want to listen to it just a little bit, see if it's a bit fluttery. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'll have to fasten that air cleaner down because it's getting on my nerves. It's definitely a fuel pump problem. Fuel pump. I put a bit of water in it, but it's a fuel pump. Bugger. Well, funny enough, on my shelf I've got ERR 5057G. That should be a genuine pump, probably not. From our friends at Britrest, that's been on the shelf for a long, long time. But it's a newbie. AC used to be the original manufacturer, but there's no marks on it. Where does it say? It says just OEM, doesn't say where it's made. And you know, funny enough, these always come with 2 gaskets. I wonder why. I wonder why it always comes with 2 gaskets. Well, put it this way, I've got bugger all to lose. I'm just going to go down and have a few brewskis and get some lunch. Well, you see, listen. Sounds like one of those new age bands, doesn't it? That's working. All I've got to do is pull all this lot to bits and put that pump on. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, it has to work. The engine runs, but it's obviously fuel supply problems. This one, like I say, this one here with the ends coming off, that's leaking all over the place, so that's drawing air in. Ah, dear me. I need a beer. I'm sick of this job. Sick of it. Right, back in a bit. Well, I got the olives tightened up. Now I haven't turned the engine over, but look, it's pumping. You have to be careful with the pumps on these, it's sharp as buggery. Look at that. Oh, flooding out, look at that. Oh, look at that, good old Brit part. I always said they got good stuff until we start this engine. Right, all we've got to do now is put the pipes back on. Now it should start, it'll take a bit of cranking over to get the fuel into the pipes, but with a bit of luck it'll fire up. So I'll do it when we do it. Sounds all right. That's just dancing about on top of there with vibration. Oh, I've got to go and open the door. That's going to be a good one. Right, let me get cleaned up. Yes, fumes. What else can we do to this? Put the cover on, put the air cleaner back on properly. I've got it on water at the moment because I just want to run it and get it to check it out. All that work this morning just for a stupid pump. Man, oh man. Oh. Let's see what it's like outside.